My name is Art Allen. I am the host and creator of Pundamonium. Thank you. By round of applause, how many people, is this your first time ever seeing Pundamonium? Thank you. I love every time people just raise their hands. So that makes noise. So we have a pun contest today that is more of an exhibition. The Pundamonium is a show that I've been doing for nearly 10 years in Minneapolis and also Madison, Wisconsin. And it's a normal show. It has 3 rounds of competition, 1 round of pre-thought of puns, 1 round of spontaneous puns, and then a head-to-head pun-off to finish things off. This one has 2 rounds of more polished, pre-written sets, and then a final shared topic head-to-head pun-off. So because of multiple pandemic and non-pandemic related circumstances, we had a very nice full roster of contestants, but they have whittled themselves down to 2. But you know what? You can still have a contest with 2 people. And I have been going into my own archive of puns, so I will be also supplementing, it doesn't work, with some of my own very, very good puns. So another aspect of how this works is we have 5 audience judges. So audience judges, show me your whiteboards. Yes. So the audience judges will give scores from 1 to 10 based on what they think of each contestant's performance. Those scores will be recorded in an app that I have specifically for recording scores. And then we will go on to the next round, and in the final round, it usually happens that the audience judges just pick a person, but we will have them continue with picking, or assigning a number score to each person, and then the person with the most points wins. So, before we start with our contestants, it is a difficult thing to get on stage, have your puns, just fresh for the audience with them having no idea about what they're getting into. So I'm going to do a little bit of pun warm-up for you all with some of my own puns, and we will see if you guys still like puns after that. To start us off, I'm going to tell you the pun that I always tell people whenever they hear that I like puns and do a show. They say, hey, tell me a pun. So I went to a Polish festival. It was so authentic.
How authentic?
It was so authentic, even the tents were held up by poles. Yay! We're going to have fun. All right, I asked Hannibal Lecter what he was having for dinner. He said, noodles and company. What do you call a group of financial advisors? A crew. Let's see, what's the difference between a seal and a sea lion?
What?
A sea lion is just a seal with a net electrical charge due to the loss or gain of one or more electrons. It takes a while to get through that one, but it's probably worth it. A group of Simpsons references is called a portfolio. All right, this one's silly, and then we'll get to the contestants. In the old-timey future, boxing will involve lasers, and its practitioners will be called pugilists.
Yes.
All right. So we have our contestants now. They each have roughly 2 minutes. I'm not going to be too strict on time. We got plenty of time. Roughly 2 minutes to make puns for your enjoyment. So our first contestant will be Michael. So you are allowed to apply for him as he comes in. Ah, yes. There are stairs. Thank you for taking the stairs.
Oh, no. Chinese will not trust me not taking the stairs.
All right, Michael, go ahead. Tell us your topic, and then you have 2 minutes.
So the topic that I got last night, because Art forgot to send it to me like a month in advance, is Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, as I said, Art gave this to me last night, which means that I missed the panel this morning, despite my ashing him to do this at the end of June. It's sad because I wanted to catch them all. Now, I'm no Psyduck, but I'm going back 1,000 with these Pokemon. There's some Pokemon fans out here in the audience there, right? Right? We got some Pokemon fans here. All right, well, don't get crabby when I say that I am just a little too old for it to have taken effect on me. So go Eevee on me if I don't executor them correctly. Don't drag my name through the muck or take away my champ status. It's hard to wheedle the thread, you know, make puns versus just references. Now, I'll admit, I did Pikachu episodes of the animated series in the 90s, and I couldn't tell you which ones I've saw before, but I found it oddish. But never far-fetched or slow-bro. Now, I was busy listening to that Culture Club hit, you know, Charizard, Charmeleon. And I was also watching the Rooster Teeth's Red vs. Blue at the time. So, anyway, I want to get back to the point here. I was also drinking a lot of citrus soda at the time, and I got a little bit addicted, but I mean, squirrel do that to you. Anyway, okay, so all right, this one's pretty good, in my opinion. Ooh, nope. It's also why I gave up dairy, right? Because I'm living that butter-free lifestyle. Which reminds me of this one time I was waiting for a bus, and this car pulls up to stop, and dude hops out, runs into the nearby building. Meanwhile, cop shows. I'm like, oh, fuck this guy. And beside the point, now, he says, you'll have to move your car. I'm like, that's not my Geo, dude. For those that aren't aware, Geo was a car before I was born. Now, moving on. Oh, I must respond. Oh, that's not good. Right. So the Geo was getting a ride on the back of a tow truck, and the dude comes back out, pissed that his car is being towed. I'm like, you a slowpoke? Because, like, you can't park in a bus stop and not expect to be towed. And while I'd love to get gold or silver here, you know, ring that big tree bell. I just have to. I'm just having a ball up here, and I guess I'm nearly at time, I suppose. But you know, I could poke a rap or you know do something else. Anyway, thanks. It's one Blastoise. Oh, and Art Cloister. I hardly knew her.
All right, thank you, Michael.
I want to see the scores.
You'll hear the scores.
I want them to see my eyes.
All right. Okay. So, judges, let's see scores for those Pokemans. 8, a 7, a 5/10. Thank you, which I believe is just a 5. Or is it or are you giving a half point? I'm gonna record it as a 5. An 8 there, and a 7. There you are, a 7. A 7 from the person in the Pikachu hat. Wonderful. Okay, so round of applause for Michael, everybody. All right, our next contestant in round number one. I got confused because it is a second Mike. So Mike, come on up. All right, Mike, go ahead, tell us your topic, and then you have 2 minutes.
Well, it's basically Ghostbusters, so that's my topic. Let me tell you something, like, I'm so excited to
Eat the mic.
okay, let me tell you this. It's so cool to be here right now. I hope this feeling never goes away.
Yes.
You know, one thing about wearing all this equipment is, you hurt your feet and you stub all your toes. Hey, don't force my nose. Oh well, win some, lose some. Hey, me and Ray Stantz by that joke. Well, my good friend says, you're here today, but be gone tomorrow. Working in the Ghostbusters business, especially during modern times, you have to, worry about people texting you, and then we get lots of dating advice about ghosting. I said, if you didn't slime her, you wouldn't have that problem in the first place. I mean, I know busting makes me feel. We're starting to branch out and do more branding. Like, we have our own brand of hot dogs called Terror Dogs. And then, when, you deal with Walter Peck, he has another friend named Richard, but, he's also a big one. That's all I got.
All right. Nice, everybody. So let's get some scores for Mike. All right, a 7. Thank you, Judge. An 8. Another 8. A 5. And a 6. All right. Round of applause for Mike, everybody. All right, we have a special surprise. A third contestant has arrived. So, so Scully, if you're ready, Scully is our third contestant, so here he comes.
All right, may I take off my mask at the microphone? Is that, yeah. Okay, I can't project spit that far. I just feels a little more intimate this way. Okay.
All right, Scully, go ahead, tell us your topic.
All right, my topic is robots, or robots, depending on how big of a fan of Futurama you are. I just got here because I had some trouble finding the place. Art said that he gave me the address, but looking at his messages, I just see 3 P.O. boxes. Right, so he said that I was bad at directions. I said, I'm not, and he said, R2, right. But, Art is a good friend of mine, so, when he asked me to be here, I was happy to serve, though. I love how people come here to get pissed off at these jokes, by the way. Oh, I'm so mad, I'm sitting here. Anyway, I don't want to crow about any of my achievements, okay? I don't want to be un-GPC, but I have won this thing a couple of times before, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be SOL. Thank you, Misties. But I'm just going to try to be an optimist about my chances. Serve up some crime puns. Flew through it like a bumblebee. If we have any celebrities in here, any special guests, I'm going to try and make those stars scream with my sound waves. I'm just saying that I have a grim lock on victory. Megatron. You get to do that once per show, so that's fine. So if I win, well, all the available data suggests that I'm going to go on a bender. That's just part of my personal lore. Lol. Cleo nerds! Anyway, I'm going to drink until you have to prop me up against the wall, Eve. Even though I rarely get that drunk. But, you know, I really like robots. Now, I hope this doesn't lose the room, but let me take this opportunity to talk about some real life ones. And you have to admit the last Mars rover, that was a true curiosity. That bot, he was a real pathfinder. You know? Look, I'm working without a Skynet here. You gotta cut me slack, but seriously, y'all, thank you for being here. I don't mean to drone on and on, but I'm serious. I mean, a lexicon of villains is a true asset in this world, no matter what the hell other people say. I mean, look, I could tee 1,000 of these jokes up, but this is running long, so I'm gonna Terminator.
All right, judges. Okay. I see a 9. Oh, and another 9. So many 9s. Another 9.
Must be the
Another
German
9. And a 10! You guys got excited about that 10. Like a roller coaster kind of excited. All right, so that was our full round of contestants. Like I said, we had a few more, but they got sick, and also migraines. I'm going to do more of my puns, since you guys seemed to like those, to give the contestants a little bit of time to breathe after having been on stage. Because when they're on stage, I suffocate them.
With your love.
Okay, here we are. So this is another, you have to have been familiar with episodes of The Simpsons from 25 years ago joke.
Yes.
But I'm guessing most of us in this room are probably there. Something that didn't come across, something that didn't really come across in that episode of The Simpsons was that the elephant was a philatelist.
Oh no.
One person is laughing. See, the elephant's name was Stampy, and a philatelist is a person who collects stamps. So, yeah. I should have withheld that information as punishment.
Philately will get you nowhere, Art.
Thank you, Scott. All right, with great Powerade comes great responsibility.
When life gives you power.
Yes. So not everything that looks like rice is rice, or so I've been told. What is the most abundant element in the human mouth?
Hydrogen.
Tungsten. In most regions outside North America, the first book of the Bible is known as Mega Drive. I love the people who are upset that they get it. They're very animated. Okay, I'll do one more. Actually, Frankenstein was the name of the scientist. The name of his energy drink was Frankenstein's Monster. All right, so we're going to do another round of pun battling. Yay! So we're going to go in the same order, starting with Michael. Top hat, Michael. So yeah,
I do like the top hat.
so many microphones. Hi, Michael. Go ahead, tell us your topic for round number 2.
Yeah, my topic for round number 2 is Batman.
Do it.
So when I got this topic, I was thinking, who is this Joker? I could hardly think of 6 puns at most. And I checked my calendar. Man, Art told me he'd have these topics to me in early July, not yesterday. So I decided to go rogue gallery. I need some greener to help, so I decided to head west because there's a lot and a damn west of here. Well, I got no writing done because there was this cute guy there and we started chatting. They asked me what I was doing this weekend, and I said I was going to come. Roy, that was his name, asked me if I would be doing the cosplaying, and I'm thinking, kill me now, Kilmer, Kilmer, there we go, me now, oh, Kilmer now, oh, no, that still doesn't work. In my defense, it worked this morning. Now, if this hot guy knows what con is, boy, wonder. What does he know? I haven't a clue how to respond. So I say, nice to meet you, and before I can bail, how Christian of me is that? Conroy, that's the name that nickname I gave him. Well, he slipped me his phone number, all Kevin digits of it. And I'm sitting there shocked in silence. It was so quiet, you could hear a penguin drop. And now finally, and I'm like, you Gotham area code or something? Well, this king snarkily replied, and I was about to get upset and leave when it starts to wane. Manners get the best of me, and so I open the golf umbrella I have and invite Roy to join me underneath the umbrella. At the same point, I realize this fella is robbing me of precious time to write these puns. And I can't let Affleck my puns. So I said, oh, why don't we go somewhere to try? So we head to the lot, but there's only a Tesla there. That's not my car, I don't have a car. And I'm thinking, no, please tell me that mobile is not your car. That's when Roy pulled out an e-cig and started spouting some QAnon BS. And I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. How did I not detect this earlier? This baked crusader has got to go. Oh, and one last thing for you, Arkham, I hardly know him.
Wayne. All right, let's see some scores. 9.
Yeah.
An 8. An 8. A 7. And an 8. Thank you. Thank you, judges, and thank you, Michael. All right, our next contestant in round number 2 is Mike. Yeah. All right, hey, Mike, go ahead, tell us your topic, and then you have 2 minutes.
All right, my next topic is video games. So when I first got to Virgins, I looked at all my suitcases and said, wow, that's a lot to unpack, man. You know, that's okay, because I need somebody to console me later. It's giving me a massive effect right now. And now I need to level up my puns. What I find weird about gamers and parties, you can always tell you're having fun with gamers because they give a lot of screams. You know that new update for Minecraft, it's really groundbreaking. Even though I don't intend to update anytime soon. I got to fess up and start making Nintendo puns because it's a wee bit hard. Have you ever tried to complete a second game backwards? Yeah, it takes ages.
Where are you?
I mean, we're all getting older, I tore some meat out of my cartridges. The more I think of it, I realize it's my destiny to make these stupid puns. I went to the restaurant the other day, and I definitely ate a bit more than I could chew. It was a failing restaurant because that was only the last of us there. Don't mean to lead you astray. Especially if you could be kidding around. But that's it.
All right, judges. Let's see some scores for Mike's video game puns. Up here we have a 6, a 7, and another 7. Thank you. Another 7, and an 8. Thank you, judges, and thank you, Mike. All right, our last contestant in round number 2 is Scully. Tell us your topic in 2 minutes.
My topic is Disney. And Art, this is a really goofy prompt, man. I mean, are you taking the Mickey with this? Like, all the way to downtown Minneapolis? It's just so dopey. I'm not happy. It makes me grumpy and sleepy. You should get a bash full in the face. Because if I were paying you, I would dock your check. Excuse me. Sorry, I admit, I've kind of got a chip on my shoulder right now, so let's just delve into why. I thought that Art and I actually had something getting started together, but turns out it was plutonic. And I'm really blue about that, He kept telling me that he liked me because I was a big, strong man who could eat 4 dozen eggs. But it turns out he was gassed on lighting me. I'm roughly the size of a barge, but go ahead and sound this bell because I am here to win. I mean, I guess I could lay low until I feel better. Sorry, I was just trying to stitch together a couple more. Well, what else am I gonna do? And another thing. Oh, laugh. Oh, laugh. You have to. But I'm serious here. I'm a lad in possession of pure pun talent. Kind of a genius, if I say so. So, I've done this for years, and I've never once heard a boo. Like, I can improvise, like those jazzmen who play clarinet solo. Disney owns Star Wars. Shit. Round 2. Turns out this is going to be a slam dunk, or at least a layup. Luke, I like Disney as much as anyone, but I don't want to Obi-Wan or those creepy Disney adults, you know, tattooing myself with the characters in all the wrong places, you know. When people see those nerds, you know what they do? They go, bah! Should I do a couple of prequel jokes?
Yeah!
Nah, boo. I'm a day late and I'm $1 short for those. And I cannot think of any funny ones. So, what are we going to do about that? Yo, the truth is, I love Disney and Star Wars. Now, Mace, when do I get my trophy? Moana! I hardly know her.
I'll allow it.
I forgot about the
Okay, judges. Disney funds. Oh my goodness. Okay. Please God, why? But also a 10. I see another 10. A 9. Okay, and then 2 more 10s. That's a lot of 10s. So round of applause for Scully, everybody. So, you want to what? What did you? Okay. You want to do that? Come on up. All right. Audience participation.
Hi, everybody.
What's your name?
Hello!
Oh, my name's Jack.
Hi.
Hi. I've been a performer for a long time, so I thought I would just boldly go up here and try a new frontier, randomly joining the crew of Pundamonium. My topic is Star Trek, if you didn't catch on yet. I was just sitting here looking stunning, thinking I have improv experience. I can probably get pretty on par in this if I believe I kind of do it, Captain. See, I've been on this ongoing mission to improve my performance skills, and my personal prime directive is to seize any stardate you can. Now that's my beautiful girl sitting there, my Deanna Troy to my Riker. I love you so much, baby. What I'm trying to communicate to her is that she is more than a one-episode gal. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be a Kirk and only focus on my own love life. I just want everyone to know you can live long and prosper if you're just enterprising and do it with a beaming smile.
This is fantastic bonus content. Thank you. All right, so
Judges!
20. All right, listen. The scale only, like, if you hit a 10, it's all scores everywhere all at once. You can't go faster than score 10. All right.
Are you turned into a lizard?
As much as I love that, and I did, that was going to be the topic for round 3. And you know what? It's still going to be. So, as I mentioned before, before I was confident that Scully was going to be here, because I didn't know what had happened to him, we were talking about, oh, maybe we would just do a math thing where the person with the most points wins. But now we have 3 people, so we can do the elimination thing. Okay, now don't get sad. That's how contests work.
I love that they're sad about not doing math.
Well, okay. All right, you guys want to do math?
Yeah!
Go somewhere else. This is not Pundamonium. Our top 2 contestants this afternoon are Scully and Michael. So, big round of applause for Mike, everybody. Now, how this works is Scully and Michael will each have the same topic. You don't know what it is yet. Well, we'll see. They will have the stage together They will have a bit of time, roughly 2 minutes, longer if they do well. Then the audience judges will, instead of giving a score from 1 to 10, will select a human being, one of these two, to be the winner of Pundamonium Convergence 2022. So, with that, Scully and Michael, your topic for round number 3 is Star Trek.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I'm a little behind on that. Just gonna venture onto that strange new world and say no, thank you.
Okay, listen, number 1.
We're on the road of discovery here, so let's just keep it going.
I mean, I don't want to like mbanga into you with any of this stuff, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just look forge ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Together we'll wharf down all these puns. It'll be fun.
I mean, at least we're gonna try. You know?
Yeah. Do or do not. There is no LaTroy.
Oh.
You know? Do you know how much Brian there is in Star Trek: The Next Generation?
No.
Miles O'Brien.
Man, okay. That is Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I think a German would rate that in Deep Space Nine. Well, you know, I was going to bring my brother and let my Cisco too, but
Okay.
yeah, it's just a little pork that I have.
Did they get lost on the Janeway over here, or?
Oh no, they did not. Nobody wants a Deep Space Nine.
I mean, we've got a captain audience here. Why don't we just keep this going?
We could go until the morn.
Well,
Really? He's the guy who sits at the bar in Deep Space Nine.
look, I don't mean to be too 10 forward with you about this, but I think this is a great working relationship.
I mean, hey, if you want to go somewhere else, you're a free man. Harold Freeman on the anybody watch Lower Decks? Oh, yeah. Good.
I mean, we can just sit here and Picard apart each other's puns if we want to.
That's what I tend to do in situations like this, it's true.
I'm not going to make a big whoopee about it. So.
You're a great guy, and that means a lot to me.
Thank you very much. Bar none, of course.
I mean, at least 7 of your last 9 jokes.
That's fair. I mean, no, I've got no, like, I'm gonna just back of the track right off of that one.
That's okay, we will always have Tom Paris. You know?
Yeah, it's like I don't know, they probably could have put up a hologram of me here and it would have been better, so just waiting for me to be beamed right on.
I suppose that, like, after we could grab a burrito, go to Chipotle.
Oh, yeah. I hope they've got some native rice.
Well, that's really gonna fill up my Farragut.
That is 2 minutes.
Oh, thank God.
Well,
Yes. So, judges, here is what I need from you. Right? Scully or S for Scully. Michael or M for Michael. And then show me your whiteboard so that I can see what you've written.
SM?
Yes. This is a surprise everyone, this is an S&M party. I see an M for Michael. I see a Scully for Scully. I see a Scully for Scully, a Michael for Michael, and a Scully for Scully. Scully wins! Round of applause for Michael, everybody. Congratulations, Scully! So if you enjoyed this, the next real non-convergence Pundamonium happens in Minneapolis this coming Wednesday at this Club Underground in Northeast Minneapolis. We do still have a little bit of time left, so you are welcome to leave if you want, but I am also happy to read you more of my puns. So, all right, I will read you more of my puns.
Can I heckle?
Yeah, sure. All right, what does Fonzie dip his fries in?
What?
Aioli. Aioli. Storm, all right, here's the scene. Storm evaporates into a million tiny droplets of water. Professor X, where is Storm? Gambit, you just missed her. All right, if you're a member of the counterculture, we're meeting in the kitchen. Bring your abacus.
Formica!
Bring your abacus. Okay. And, oh, for sale, used copy of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Slightly dented. All right, I had to save these in case others. 6.5. Fine. I had to save these because these are Star Trek puns, but I can do them now. Why did they call it Star Trek 2? Why did they call Star Trek 2 The Wrath of Khan and not Reigning in the Sing? Thank you. And I don't know what that old lady said to that crystalline entity, but it sure resonated. See, okay, so I need to get my actual backup list of puns.
When else do you use your backup?
What?
When do you, like, it sounds like you
I just-
practice
This is for me. This is a thing that brings me joy.
Did you check all your good ones?
I have told all my good ones. You're getting the rest now. All right. What's good for a goose is good for a gander. An aphorism about butts. Let's see. My friend was already really on edge. Then he joined the cast of West Side Story. And that really made him snap. What is a coward's favorite pasta?
What?
Fettuccine Alfredo. All right. Are there children here? Okay. I was invited to an event for people with hearing loss who want to learn how to have multiple orgasms. It was called, come again? I came up with that joke waiting in the audiologist's office. Okay, you know what? I'll admit it. I have 2 wives, and you know what? I think that's bigamy. I can't believe I didn't do this one. What do you call a baby axolotl?
What?
An axolotl. It's strange. It's dark outside. My weather app says there's a light rain. That took everyone like 3 seconds to get. If we give DC statehood, we'll have to get Marvel will want statehood too. It's great for pasta. Did that one. All right. Another one for the old-timey Simpsons fans. A coffin maker. I was saying Boo Earns. That one makes sense.
Stretch.
I tried to compete in the Don't Eat Ice Cream Challenge, but I got DQ'd.
The judges were being soft served.
All right. I'm gonna do this one. That's fine. It's here. We're here. That's about as much as I can endorse it. I'm the editor of an apian magazine. Oh, cool. What's it called? You know, you probably haven't heard of it. It's a B2B publication. This one's very similar to one I did earlier, but I'm going to do it anyway because I like it. Hi, I'm here from the Pew Research Center. Do you have a moment to answer a few questions about lasers and shit?
Oh, God.
Okay. I am going to do 3 more. And then I will release you. How do you wash the wizard's robes at Hogwarts? It's wash on cold, tumble dry. I didn't become a meteorologist because I heard they can only get temp jobs.
Oh, especially in this climate.
All right, you're supposed to go out on like the best joke, but I'm just going out on the last one that I want. Where do planets go to learn? The university. All right, thank you, everybody. I will see you all at Pundamonium on Wednesday.